Hi everyone, some gamer dude here. I'm going to be busy throughout February, at least till after the set releases, so I'm not going to be able to talk about the spoiler season for Saga Cluster 2. Because of that, I've decided to just talk about the mechanic for today, and then after the set releases and I'm no longer busy, I'll talk about the set as a whole, what I think of it, how the mechanic turned out, etc, etc. So, the mechanic is called Tag. You may have two rulers, so long as they both have Tag, and the race mentioned in their tag is the other ruler. So in this case, we have Tag 6 Sages and Tag 6 Sages. This mechanic might be just locked to this set. We don't know. Hopefully it's not, because it's got a lot of really interesting combinations that could be done with it. The cards themselves aren't terribly interesting. It's mostly just, oh hey, you can use a tap ability on one, you can tap the other one for a stone, or alternatively you can tap one for a stone, cast Judgment with the other. You have to do it in that order, by the way. You have to tap for the stone first, then cast Judgment. That's apparently in the rules. You can have two J-Rollers out, except you can't with Zero because of how she works. She can only do Judgment if the other ruler is astral, so it's dead. And she protects the other one from dying and makes it bigger and bigger and bigger. This is, of course, a copy of Magic the Gathering's Partner to a certain degree, just Force of Willized. Partner is a mechanic in Commander exclusive sets where you can have two commanders. It's also in turn canonizing a fan format called Epic Stories, which allowed you to have two rulers. I don't really have much to say about this mechanic as it stands, because I think it's going to become more interesting as the support for it comes out. Things that call out specific rulers, things that call out specific combinations, cards that call out if you have a ruler of X color and a ruler of Y color. There's lots of cool things they could do with it. It's just a matter of waiting to see it happen. The rulers by themselves are uneventful, unexciting. Starting at 7,000 life instead of 4,000 is kind of cool, I guess. They both have very weak J-Ruler sides. That's because of the tag team. You get two J-Rulers, so they're not too worried about making them strong. One thing I will comment, I don't think Tag is particularly the right mechanic name, unless at least half of them operate like Zero, where they need your other ruler to die so they tag in. Because the way it's being said means that it's not really tagging in as much as you just have two out. It's not really the same concept. We'll see if Zero is setting a pattern or it's just a Zero thing. But if it's a pattern, yeah, I'll let it slide. If it's a Zero thing, it's... I get why you named it that, but it's not the right name, type deal. I have problems with the rulers in the set and how many are per box. Yes, they've bumped it up to 2, but they've bumped the rulers up to 7. I hope everyone's sitting down and realizing that, because it's not really that much easier to get anything, really. The ruler's been pumped up with the drop rate, so I don't think they'll get that much lower than they are right now. Just what it is. Honestly, I think with the mechanic at hand, they probably should have made 10 new characters, 2 per colour, and just let the creativity go wild. And 4 per box, which used to be the standard when you had 10 rulers a box. Just saying, I don't really like the mentality a lot of people have that rulers must have value. No. Gate Ruler and Dragon Ball Super both have a card that starts in play very similarly to a J-Ruler, but they don't carry value. They're given away like they're nothing because you need them to play. Just saying, I will be making a video on this later on, but they really still need to make the rulers more common. I don't care if they deliberately try to ugly them up a little bit by doing bordered and borderless versions. I just think they need to be more common. I know that the idea of a game being affordable really ruffles a lot of jimmies, but Marvel Rare exists. It does. That's where money can be made. You don't have to basically force people out of the game in terms of economically. Anyway, that's all I really have to say on the matter. I'm not terribly excited. I think it's interesting, but the execution will have to make it pay off. I want to say the payoff before I go, oh, hey, that's really cool. As it stands, it's just like, okay. I think I may be a little bit down because I never got any rulers from Epic of the Dragon Lord. Still a bit miffed about that. And the idea of paying $120 for one card is, frankly, bonkers to me. I'm not doing it. So, until those prices go down, I'm just not going to buy. And it really does curb my enthusiasm for the game. When I come back, I'll probably do a few videos a bit more critical about a couple of things in Forceful. I will make a video about ruler drop rates, but there's something else to do with rulers I really want to discuss. Because it's something I think a lot of people feel, but it doesn't really get discussed. Anyway, I hope this all turns out for the best. I hope when I come back, I can make something a bit more positive, because, hey, yeah, the game is unaffordable right now, but Untap exists, and, hey, printouts exist. Got a printer, I can do it myself. And with no locals anymore, basically, and Forceful being incredibly niche, who's going to stop me? No copyright law in the world can stop me. This has been Some Gamer Dude, and thanks for watching.